Hey, Stephen here. Welcome to Hamlins Legal Secrets. Registering a trademark is one of the most effective ways to protect your brand, and making the application is actually something you can do yourself. However, many people struggle with the process and their applications are refused, leaving them with wasted time and money. In this episode, Razzak takes you behind the scenes of a trademark application so you can learn from some of the most common mistakes.
Anyone can file a trademark application, but we often find when an applicant files a trademark without instructing a lawyer, there are common mistakes that we come across. I'm going to take you behind the scenes as we explore 3 common areas where mistakes are made when filing a trademark application and why instructing a lawyer to advise and oversee the process is worthwhile. The first mistake applicants make is filing a trademark application for a descriptive trademark. A key point to remember before filing a trademark application is that the trademark must be distinctive and not descriptive of the goods and services it's being applied for in the eyes of the public or the relevant industry. For example, if you wanted to protect a chewing gum brand or a toothpaste, going with something like Minty Fresh as a potential trademark would be deemed descriptive as it describes the ingredients and the purpose of the product. Or if you wanted to start a watch business with a trademark such as Timekeepers, then that would also be deemed descriptive due to the functionality and the characteristics. The second mistake is whether you protect the word or the logo. A trademark may consist of words, logos, letters, colours, sounds, or the shape of the goods and their packaging. However, a key point to remember is when taking steps to protect your trademark as a word, it doesn't entirely protect the logo, and vice versa. To achieve the most comprehensive protection, you should be filing a trademark application for the word and one for the logo, as each provide unique benefits. A word trademark protects the words in their purest form regardless of how many times a logo changes, but a logo protects the look and feel, and in addition to providing a degree of protection to the words themselves. For example, if you think of Starbucks, they'd file one trademark application to protect Starbucks as a word and another to protect its logo with its mermaid icon. If it only protected Starbucks as a word mark, then it'd run the risk of third parties using the mermaid icon in connection with similar goods and services, but by protecting both, it secures protection around the word Starbucks and its logo. The third mistake surrounds drafting the trademark specifications. When drafting the list of goods and services for a trademark application, it's probably the most difficult part of the process. Knowing the correct trademark class of your key goods and services is hard enough, given the fact that there are 45 classes to choose from. But it's important to get it right, as the list of goods and services you need to include determines the extent of your trademark rights. For example, if you just list t-shirts but not clothing, then your legal rights are limited to t-shirts as well as products that are similar to them, but wouldn't cover the likes of jackets, trousers, suits, or other clothing items that could be important. So you should think big, but be realistic, keeping 2 points in mind. The first is, the broader the specification of goods and services, the broader your legal rights are under a trademark once it reaches registration. The second is, once a trademark application is filed, it's no longer possible to add new goods or services. So it's important to get it right from the outset, as adding new goods or services means having to file a new application and incurring unnecessary additional costs. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or would like to get in touch to discuss protecting your brand and its intellectual property, then we'd love to hear from you. Just drop us a line at podcast@hamlins.com.